This is JB Sissel for ICTV. Behind me, Kenan Stadium lies silent at the moment, but in 1977, the UNC football team won its way to an ACC championship. Recently, the '77 football team returned to Kenan Stadium for a 40-year reunion, and Inside Carolina was able to get a sneak peek behind the scenes and a few words with some of the players on that team. What's it like to be back with these guys 40 years after winning a championship?
You know, it's pretty awesome. Because I work here, I get to see a fair number of these guys 2 to 3 times a year, but there are a few guys that I haven't actually seen since I graduated, which is really, really cool.
What have you all reminisced about from your playing days that you can share?
Well, you know, the easy times or the fun times are easy to remember. Most of us are talking about how difficult it was. You know, it was like boot camp at times, but the toughness is what made us grow into the men that we are today. We were sharing thoughts of being freshmen, which seems like it was just yesterday, and we all talked about how at one point or another we all said, "We're out of here, we're going home, we quit." That's just how tough it was. But the older guys would always come in and say, "You can't quit, you can't leave, you're staying here." And so we relied on the older guys to keep us around, and I think that's what makes this brotherhood what it is today.
What do you remember, from Coach Dooley and some of the guys who have passed on and aren't able to be here with you?
You know, we miss those guys that aren't here with us. What we remember about Coach Dooley is we used to call him the old trench fighter, you know. He was really, really tough on us. But again, that's how football was back then. And I wouldn't change a thing. Again, that's why we are who we are today, because we knew how to deal with adversity, you know, and he made things tough for us in practice so that when we got to the game, things were actually pretty easy in the game.